Alphas! How y'all feeling today? Cause I feel like a motherfucking beast. 2 times. On this week's Alpha Moment, we're gonna do training day. It's a real quick scene, literally like a couple seconds. But I think the message is pretty important. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this motherfucker.
Nothing to figure out. That's just some senseless bullshit. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, well, I already figured him out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already figured the streets out.
Yeah, well, it's all about smiles and cries.
Put the drink down, man. This motherfucker.
So when he says here, he says it's all about smiles and cries. I think he's saying smiles and cries, but I really think he's talking about controlling your emotions, because it's all we really have control over. You can control your crying and you can control your smiling, and I kind of feel like that's something that you got to control, especially when in this, in the streets of LA, dealing with all these gangs and all that shit. You really gotta make your head gotta be on a swivel. You really can't be fucking around.
Hold on, Lonzo, hold on. Smiles and cries. Smiles and cries. Smiles and cries, I hear you.
Yeah, you gotta control your smiles and cries, because that's all you have, and nobody can take that away from you.
Oh, shit.
You see how like they look dumbfounded at each other? Cause the shit makes sense, right? All you got is control over is your emotions, essentially. He says cries and smiles, but I really feel like the biggest thing he's trying to show you is that in these streets, a whole lot of crazy shit gonna happen, but you gotta keep your head on a swivel, and you gotta control your emotions. You gotta know when to cry and when to smile, right? So it's literally like a couple seconds. It's like a couple sentences. But at the end of the day, like he said, the only thing you have control over is your emotions. And all I want y'all to know from this fucking episode is shit is always gonna go sideways, right? But you gotta control your shit. You gotta keep your composure correct, and you gotta make sure that you are not a fucking idiot losing your motherfucking head and going doing dumb shit, right? Because we don't do that shit here. We always fucking smart, and we always logical, and we always keeping our cool. Now, there are times that we might go blast the fuck off, but that don't mean we lose our shit. So just always remember, keep your shit in check. Otherwise, you're going to get your ass fucked up. Because everything going to be going wild, and you ain't going to know what to do. And with that,